First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. We are just about set to get the festivities started, and off we go on this Christmas Eve. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a give on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Riley Patterson now to have the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
3rd and 9. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Dulcich now brought in motion. We are through one. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. Second and 11. Dulcich now brought in motion. Hill drops to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt. Falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Penix. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he will get into the end zone. Freiermuth, touchdown Saints. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now a timeout. That's their first.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and 1. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds on the Side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Up the middle they go. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is brought in. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Falcons. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Penix. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle, and he's close. Down, gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's going to have the Saints first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. To throw is Penix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Penix now off the bootleg. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
All right, Mike. File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Into space. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. extra point by Patterson is good. And the Falcons extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll go right and find his running back. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing again, it's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. To throw again, it's Penix. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Good blocking, and he's in. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, New Orleans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He works free. Right side. And he's going to wind up taking it all the way into the end zone. But it's all going to be for naught. There's a penalty flag way back downfield. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. This is intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That's to the right side and incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He keeps it himself. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown Saints. That is his second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. The Saints go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Right back to him on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll take this down inside 35. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 for the first down. Now, this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. We're going to go play action with Penix. Taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
First and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
It's a game of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.